Okay, next match that we're doing is another team match, but it's the Dark Order versus the Nation of Domination. This would have been kind of hard to do on 2K20 and all them because these guys weren't on here perfectly. Like, they didn't have the real characters on here, blah, blah, blah. So I'm glad I'm back on 2K16 for the moment because I'm able to do these matches with actual real superstars. So here's the Dark Order in memory of Brody Lee. All day, well, this whole time I've been uploading matches. So this is like my 5th Brody Lee inspired match. So one of them has Animal in it. So I'll probably do some Animal matches too in memory of him. Probably do Brody Lee versus Animal. I have to definitely do that match too as well. 2016, bye-bye. Johnny Hungy. This is probably the last match I do before AEW as well. As you can see, it is 8:18 minutes in on AEW, but it's fun.
This place is deafening. Listen to it. I don't think there's 6 competitors I'd rather see in one match than these 6. This is going to be great final.
But now Brody Lee is with Dark Order now. Now you saw the other match. It was Luke Harper was with the Wyatt family. The match just uploaded. It just uploaded. So sorry about that. The drink went down the wrong tube. Anyway, so now Luke Harper has recruited 2 people to make his own group. So Bray Wyatt's got to find another member, and while he's finding another member, the Dark Order are going to start taking out people slowly. I need to create Alex Reynolds. That's a definite. I'm going to create him as well at some point. But this Dark Order looks nice, don't it? It looks great. Real Harper, real Brody Lee. I did not like these guys growing up. Now I like D'Lo Brown. I like Godfather. I liked them singly, but together I didn't like them. I didn't think I liked The Rock in the group. The Rock fit, and he was supposed to be in the group. I mean, he looked right. But this should be a good one. Nation of Domination. Now I'm not gonna put up a lot of these 6-mans at a time. I'll probably, I got one uploaded, and I have 3 single matches, and then I'm doing this one, and I'll probably do 3 other type matches. I don't know when I'm gonna actually. I never knew Farouk wore that belt around his waist. What? A karate belt? That doesn't make any sense. I don't remember that at all. But like singles matches, and then I'll probably have triple threat matches. Probably Luke Harper versus Bray Wyatt versus Eric Rowan. I'll probably do Harper versus like Harper versus Harper, John Moxley, and Rusev maybe. I don't know. Just I'm only putting up some matches. Definitely Rusev versus Harper. But there's gonna be a lot of matches to come with Brody Lee in it. And it'll just be like he's in these matches, you know what I'm saying? But still, I'm just gonna base all these matches that I'm doing around Brody Lee at the moment and Animal. Anybody who's died, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do in memory of anybody who has died. And right now it's just Brody Lee, and I did feature Animal. But Animal will get his own series of matches where it's Animal versus this and this, and might start it with Animal versus Brody Lee. If I start with Animal versus Brody Lee, then I can go on from there and do like Animal versus Brody Lee, Animal versus Evil Uno, Animal versus John Silver, and just Animal, just one by one take out the Dark Order. Do Animal versus anybody, probably Andre and Animal, be cool. Animal versus the Uso. Maybe Animal versus the Usos, like a handicap match. I could see Animal just beating the crap out of both the Usos. But like I said, I'm gonna toot my own horn right now. That Evil Uno is pretty freaking dope. It looks really close. That John Silver, at times you think it is John Silver, and they're right. I mean, and I didn't do nothing with his face. It was default face. Some guys just have that default face where you can make it a default face, put a beard on them, throw their hair on them, and bam, you got them. I mean, but some guys you need to put some work into. Like, I could create somebody like my Johnny Super Kick was made to look like John Morrison, you know. Because when I first attempted to make John Morrison, I was like, oh, this is good, but if I call it John Morrison, people are going to be like, we see what you did there, but blah, blah, blah. So I just started coming up with these names. Like Johnny Super Kick is like basically my John Morrison, but it's a guy. Well, it is John Morrison. If you think, well, if I had my own company, like WWE or anything like that, AEW, blah, 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 and it was just straight up like, it's a company taking stars from other companies and just using them as my characters, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like Johnny Super Kick is a character that y'all have seen on my channel. If y'all been paying attention, there's a guy named Johnny Super Kick that I create, and I put him in, you know, whatever. So, Johnny Super Kick is John Morrison. Basically like what WWE did with that whole, that fake wrestling promotion they did with John Cena having some weird, like, weird character, and like Rhino and Seth Rollins being the butchers, and you know, shit like that. The Southpaw Regional Wrestling. So if I had, like, it'd be something like that, but not really that goofy. But I'd have John Morrison play Johnny Super Kick because he'd be perfect. But some of his moves would change. He'd definitely be using the Super Kick as a finisher, not as a complete finisher. Yeah, he would super kick you, and then he would do the, on some matches he'll super kick you, and then he'll do his, Starship Pain, and then that'd be how he ended his matches, you know, Johnny Super Kick, and then it's like a fucking, then you have the, Starship Pain at the end, so you super kick, Starship Pain. I guess kind of like a signature be a super kick, but his finisher is a super kick. But basically he's hitting two finisher moves on you at once. So his signature to set up for the super kick would be something totally different.
It's downright scary. A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here. No kidding, that shot came out of nowhere.
I just see this sequences of like stuff like him like basically get him barreled over, like bent over, and then he knees him into the face. Boom. Somehow he like does some type of move that makes him bend over, right? He's like, oh, stomach, he bends over, and next thing you know, it's a swift knee to the face. Boom, hits him with the knee. He stands up. As he's standing up, it's a quick super kick. Boom. Then transition right into a Starship Pain. So it would be a move to get him bent over, and then knee, boom, super kick, boom, and then boom, Starship Pain. I think it's a thing. In my head, it looks so good. Like, I can see someone like, you know, John Moore. I can see John Morrison actually doing it. He don't really use the knees too much, but I see him doing this. And anybody who uses the knee, like Kenny Omega or Matt, the Young Bucks, or any of those, guys who use his knees and super kick, dope. So basically, you can, like, you know how Stone Cold, like, kicks him in the stomach and then he Stone Cold stunts him. Well, you can kick him in the stomach, knee him in the face, super kick, Starship Pain. And all of it can happen right near where you need to jump off of. So it's the first Dark Order match I think I've put up. Definitely for 2016. No, I probably have on 2K20, but I got so many Brody Lee matches in my head that I want to put up. And basically, I get to play Booker. I get to play, you know, Booker. You'll see stuff in all kinds of arenas, which makes it fun. Like, this is, you know, a fantasy match of Dark Order going back in time where the Nation of Domination ran the place and having a Survivor Series match against them. See where I'm going here? They got in the time machine. Like, that's what these matches are like. If I had, I own my own TV show, too. I own my own TV show where it's set up like this, where the graphics look like this. Like, so the show looks like the game. Vice versa. You know, the game looks like a show. The show looks like a game. And it's basically any wrestler, anything I want, anybody I want. And or if I can't have the licenses to use some of these famous guys, like I said, I'll do Johnny Superkick, which is basically John Morrison. You know, but it's not John Morrison, but it's a guy that, like I said earlier, like if I had a company that I could have come in and play that character. But say if it was to be a real person who used this gimmick and it was not John Morrison, they would have had to be, for one, grew up loving John Morrison, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, and quite other people, and it's like a fantasy guy who's like his whole life grew up, you know, he's young enough to have seen. He's old enough but young enough to have seen John Morrison wrestle. I mean, John Morrison's still wrestling, but he has to be like young enough but old enough to where John Morrison was really relevant when he was, you know, back ECW days. I know there's some people out there that are old enough to wrestle that got to witness that live and all that. So, me being one of them. I mean, I'm 32. I've seen John Morrison's whole career, and yeah. He kind of influences me, even at 32, influences me to want to wrestle, you know, and do stuff he does, so I can see, you know, that happening. But anyway, that's how that is. Then, you know, like other characters like Gross Hagen, and I would have, like, I don't even know who would come in to play Gross Hagen. I have no clue. Maybe Braun Strowman. I can see, like, maybe Braun Strowman playing Gross Hagen. Maybe Otis. But it's just he's a big guy and he's painted like he looks like he's frostbite. But he's dark looking, so I don't know who I'd have. I could say Damian Priest maybe, but I think Damian Priest would play Christian Bloodbath. I think I would have him play Christian Bloodbath. Damian Priest. I don't know, something about him. I think I'd have him play that guy. And I would have Omar Marcantel, who played by like Leah Rush or Caprice Coleman or I guess Leon Ruff, maybe not really. And Marcus Adams, who you played by maybe Shad. Yeah, that might ask for it. I don't know, but yeah, I could definitely would love to have my own show. That looks like this. That looks like the game. But it's a TV show just like you watch like on Raw and stuff, where they talk and they have storylines and they have crazy crap would happen. I'd have crazy stuff happen. We'd have time machines going back to the past to wrestle. Like Undertakers and stuff like that. And it'd be cool because I could just like say, okay, well I'm gonna do this episode and it's got us going back to have Undertaker, blah blah blah, and I can just go get the rights for that just that episode or something, you know, something. Call them something different, probably. So, a lot of dang ideas about that. I would love to have that happen. And basically, I can just get voice actors that can just sound like these guys, unless some of these wrestlers like want to do their own voice. Then I would just leave it at that. And they can say what they, you know, they come up what they want and do that and come up with ideas. And whoever works with me on this project, wrestler-wise, that is able to use their likeness and stuff like that, and maybe change their name to whatever I come up with. And then we take that role of and just have them play those certain roles. Like Undertaker would be good for Verse Hagen, to be honest. Xander Crimson would have to be played by probably Mil Morte, but I would have to have someone bigger than him. Cage is too short, I think. Could maybe have Cage. Cage would probably be perfect to play my Xander Crimson idea. Because he wears a mask. I think him or Mil Morte. That has to be the biggest guy. It has to be the biggest guy I can imagine we get. That has like the chest that thing Brian Cage has got.
Great match here. If you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action. Shoulders down.
Yeah.
He's seated up. Here he comes. Wow, there's the set.
A lot of ideas.
Match continues.
I would have had Baron Corbin play Christian Bloodbath. No, I'm wrong about it.
Long-term injuries for sure.
Now I'll probably have to go with Damian Priest.
Eagle Brown, no problem getting out of that one. Not today, too fast. Oh, nice reversal. He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated. Yeah, Cole, this is where you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your
But yeah, any wrestler that I can get, that maybe I can change, like have them on there, but change their names, like Charlie Haas, or because he's someone that could talk. He could give a voice on the Charlie Haas character as based off him. Like people no one cares about too, you know, obviously. Or people that, like, the guys that WWE's not really care about their trademarks and copyrights. Like, David Dumpster, maybe I could have them or somebody else. So, blah, blah, blah.
Momentum is so important in a match like this. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. The more punishment he takes, the
I just get people to do
slower
their
he is
voices.
getting back to his feet.
Like maybe Luther, he could come in and play a character.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
Maybe Luther's who I get to play Sander. Yeah. It's just good to have. Let's do this. Let's get this going.
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time,
Man, it's a long match. Who's going to win this?
the shoulders are down.
It's about as long as the other one. I'm putting up the full match. Everything that happens.
Farouk with the opportunity.
As long as I don't do it in 30 minutes.
WWE locker room here. Even if you can get back to your feet.
Boom!
That's
Dang.
how you make this crowd stand on its feet. Hey, the shoulders are down.
Dang, Brody Lee's still in this. Dark Order is still in this. Everybody's in this. This is crazy. This match is still going. I should have put it on one elimination, maybe. Rest in peace, Brody Lee.
This is electric. Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps.
These matches are for you, bro. This is the 5th match. And I'm going to keep going. Probably until I run out of matches to do.
He is just getting busted up.
I definitely want to feature all the characters that are not on 2K20, like Brody Lee versus Lex Luger,
What reaction we've had in this match. It's all over but the shouting.
Brody Lee and Evil Uno versus Sting and Undertaker. I don't know.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
Or like Dark Order versus Undertaker, Sting, and Kane. And of course, singles matches.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like
There you go, D-Lo. D-Lo versus Evil Uno. So that's gonna be so many matches. It's gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna put up and try to keep up and put up as many Brody Lee matches as I can from this game. Brody Lee versus the world, like it says. Brody Lee versus the world, and he's gonna have matches with everybody.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal and very, very painful for these guys.
Alright.
And now, this match may end right here.
Here we go, Evil Uno.
That's it. He's done. There's the pin. There's a pin to that.
Come on, guys. You know what? Evil Uno do this.
Starts to count. Turning it around.
I need to change that gold dress I got to black and blue.
That breaker's going to cause some damage. Oh, you're not kidding, Michael. Oh, this is bad.
The outfit, you know. Alright.
And will this be it? It may be.
I think the Dark Order might lose against the Nation of Domination, you know.
Oh, man. Hurting the ribs and the lower back. That just takes all of the power out of him. Good grief. How is he still conscious?
We're going to do Jack Swagger and Jericho together in a team versus Brody Lee.
The referee getting involved now.
I'm going to create a Sammy Guevara.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. Boy, he just got laid out. He's in position, ready to strike. Going for broke. Mustafa hit that one. Finisher. This match might be it. Here's the cover. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Alright, guys. Come on now. Who y'all think's going to win this? Looks like Dark Order's losing to the Nation. Can't believe Luke Harper got, well, Brody Lee got pinned first. That don't make sense. Dang, D'Lo Brown is taking John Silver out. Heck yeah, let's get this tragedy over. This is a tragedy. There goes Evil Uno. Hey, the Nation though, bro. How about that Nation? Nation of Domination. Hopefully these other two videos are done by the time I'm done with this recording. And I can have those up and record maybe 2 more. And have this one uploaded. Oh, then on those 2, then have those 2 uploaded. And then, yeah. So what's the 2 next matches? They're going to be like single matches. Brody Lee. Yeah. Brody Lee versus.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver. That's how you put them. Hey, the shoulders are down.
That is. The Nation beats him, man. That. Some of these matches, I guess, he's going to win. Some of them he's going to lose. But. Dark Order could not beat the Nation of Domination. John Silva, Johnny Hungry.
Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. What's this? That match was incredible. I can't believe what we saw during this one.
Oh, John Silva drop.
Here are your winners, Farouk, Dion and Kama Mustafa, the Nation of Domination.
Big win for him here tonight.
That's a statement win, Michael. That's a win that says, hey, everybody, look at me.
Well, that was indeed a great match. And I think it's worth emphasizing how huge this victory
It was
is.
great. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. This match did not go the way I wanted it, but like I do, I just watch these matches and record what happens. So sometimes I play, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't. I just record. Whatever happens, happens. Whoever wins, wins. And I get to sit back and watch a good match. I love doing it. See y'all in the next one.